Rightio, just thought I'd do a quick video of doing a wheel alignment on a Honda 300 or any quad bike for that matter, I think. And I've done this before, but I didn't do it very well. It's not a, I'll try and keep this to a minimum. You can kind of see that the tyres are wearing, not a very good example. Maybe that you can sort of see, wow. They're wearing on that outside edge, and yet that side's pretty good. They're only little bikes these, and their bloody tyres are so expensive that I'll do it. Yes, you can sort of see that middle rib there is wearing. Well, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I'll show you how I do an alignment. I've also done old vintage cars like this as well. Okay, this is the setup. So we've got a couple of, there are those plastic sleeves that you use in ring binders. You can kind of see that one there. And the idea of that is that it reduces the friction when you turn the handlebars, because you need to do that to line it up. And when you adjust the arms, the pivot arms on the back, or whatever they're called, you want the wheel to be able to turn freely. So the whole idea of this is a couple of axle stands, build a string, and then we run it around the bike onto the back. Well, I've got an extended tow hitch on this, it makes it a bit easier. And so what we're doing is, with this machine, is the rear wheels are the same width, overall width, as the front wheels. But you can see that the tyres are touching there, right there, but there's a gap. I don't know if that, I can do it so you can actually see it properly. There's a gap there of, I'll have to measure that, but yeah, that gap on that side, step over the strings, is slightly larger than, can you see that, than the gap on that side. So these tyres are slightly splayed out, which I believe is what you want. Especially if you're travelling on gravel roads. Now, I've rebuilt all the front end of this, and it did have quite a lot of slop in it, so I probably had it too much splayed out, so that if you're like on the crown of a gravel road, the front end doesn't weave around all over the place, which it doesn't, but I'm kind of getting excessive wear. So I'll break open the adjusting nuts, or whatever you call them, and show you that. Okay, that's the adjusting arm there. Oh, where is it? Right there. So you just break, that's a 19 mil, and that one is a 22 mil on there. So you hold that one and break that loose. There's one on the other end that's an absolute bugger to get to, and then you just wind, you just crank this, turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise, and you'll see it. You'll see the wheel move. I can't really sort of show you that. It's pretty straightforward. If you can get to this part, then you're away. And I've pretty much just got it set up quite neutral, so the back and front are kind of touching, if you know what I mean. Whoops. So the string is the same distance to the tyre on that side as what it is on that side. There's a little bit of, okay, got a little bit of raised writing here, but we're only talking probably a millimetre, if that. So yeah, I'll run it like that and see how that goes, and hopefully that makes these tyres last a little bit longer. But that's basically it if anyone wants to do it. So all you're doing is a string line on each side, and you're trying to either make the tyres run straight, splay in, so they're turning in that way, or straight, or slightly out that way. I mean, that's exaggerated, but I'm going to try it at neutral and see how it goes. Okay, I hope that helps somebody out. Rightio, see ya.